Hey guys, Ryan here for Bender Wins. Hope everyone's doing well today. Here with your daily free picks. All right, guys. So, not the day we were looking for yesterday, to say the least. Free picks, guys. We finished 1 and 2. Our really, even in Masterclass, our only bright spot of the day was soccer. Everything else outright sucked. So, I'm going to go through and recap some of that, guys. Before I do, we finally had a losing day in Masterclass to end a crazy run. So, what does it mean? It means we got to start one tomorrow, right? So, you know, we always go back over games, as I always say, you know, go back over the games, you know, kind of see where you went wrong and go from there, right? You know, I look at yesterday's games, and outside of one play, we beat the closing line on every single game. So we had value. It didn't convert into win or a win for us, but there was value there. Look, Fordham, I know I heard about it from you guys. Definitely not the only sharp on that game. Not only did we beat the closing line in that game, but if you guys have access and you can look at it, there was numerous steam bets from sharp bettors that came in on Fordham. They just didn't show up to play. The bright spot for us, guys, again, Arsenal and West Brom, our first over we've taken in soccer. I think our second over we've taken in soccer. And we got the win there. And yeah, so that was our win. Oregon, guys, you guys saw it. Oregon, well, it was an unfortunate game. It really was. They have 5 turnovers in the game. I don't know, like, you're not going to win a lot of games with 5 turnovers. The turnover off the punt bounces off the guy's helmet. The other one, like, on the kickoff, basically just recovered I don't know. You guys saw it. Even in Masterclass, guys, like we're not getting the bounces going our way yesterday. We had the over in that game. We had over 57.5, 45 points in the first half. So I'm thinking, okay, you know, we got a good shot at that anyways, but they didn't get a touchdown the entire second half. So all in all, just not great. But there's a couple things I do want to address. First, we'll do a quick Q&A, okay? Because someone asked this, and I want to address this, guys, because it's not the first time I've seen this question, not directed at me, but I've seen it around social media, about COVID cancellations on games with Steam. Okay, so, yeah, I've seen that. Now, the question basically was, are games getting, like, a lot of Steam, and then, like, you know, Vegas is seeing it, making a phone call? I'm ad-libbing here, but making a phone call and saying, hey, cancel the game because, like, we have all this Steam on the side. It's happening, okay? I'm not saying that's the reason it's happening. Yes, you're seeing games with 5, 6, 7, 8 Steam bets on a game, okay? And then the game gets canceled right before. The reason the game is being canceled is the same reason the Steam is on there, because the sharps know, guys. The sharps know about what's going on in the dressing rooms, okay? You think these guys don't have, like, you know, direct lines into, like, some of these dressing rooms, equipment managers, etc. I've talked about it before in terms of how Billy Walters conducted his business. But, you know, the phone call gets made and say, hey, you know, we got 3 or 4 guys. Looks like they can test positive for COVID here. Maybe you should bet on the other side, right? And that's what happens, guys. It does. And you get these Steam bets come in. So it's not Vegas influencing the game saying, okay, you know what? There's too much Steam on this side. We're going to cancel the game. Not at all. The reason that the Steam is coming in is because of the positive COVID test. So they know about it prior to Vegas, prior to the public, and that's why that Steam is coming in. And the reason the games are being canceled is not because Vegas is making the phone call. It's because the tests are positive and it's widespread and they have to quarantine, so those games get called off. So that's all that's happening there, guys. But again, you know, information, like anything in life, information is key. So the people in the know have a little bit of an advantage over some of those games. All right, I did say, I'm going to do this quickly. So I kind of said, like, you know, I was going to do a bit of a recap and go through and kind of grade my year. I'm going to go through it quickly. But before I do, I want to address, hopefully for the last time, the thing that keeps coming up. It keeps coming up, guys. So look, everyone knows we had a crazy run in Masterclass. Look, we've done well in the free picks. There's no question about it. We just went on a crazy run in Masterclass. And I don't know if it's just like jealousy or just people being juvenile, but you know, the whole thing surfaced back up. Oh, he's feeding the best picks to Masterclass and you know, everyone else is getting stuck with the garbage. Okay, so let's just take a look, at last year for an example, okay? What is my goal? Everyone knows my goal because I say it all the time. My goal is to hit 54 to 56% winners, okay? You hit 54% winners, you can be very rich, okay? You hit 56% winners, and yeah, that's like next level, okay? What did we do? We hit 56%. So let me ask you this, okay? To whoever believes that I'm feeding the best picks to Masterclass, if you believe that, what number am I hitting in Masterclass? Am I the greatest sports bettor since Billy Walters? You must think so, because I'm hitting 56% on free picks. So that means if I'm hitting 56% on free picks, but I'm giving the best plays to Masterclass, I must be hitting 58, 59, 80%, right? No. So at the end of the day, guys, like the math supports it. 56% is that is the upper level of where I'm going to aim to hit, okay? If I have like a freakish year and I finish above that, fantastic. But I hit 56% on free picks. Okay, the numbers are there, guys. Like a 2.5% bettor, just 2.5% per game, more than doubled your bankroll. More than doubled your bankroll. So yeah, that's enough of that. All right, I don't know. It keeps coming up, and I keep having to address it. I don't know why I have to address it, but I want you guys to know, like, being straight up with you guys. Okay, there's no difference between the free picks and the Masterclass plays. The advantage that Masterclass has is that they're getting all my plays. So there's more opportunity for profit, okay? When I'm hitting 56%, yeah, there's going to be more opportunities for profit. There's going to be days and free picks where, I end up going 2-1 or 3-0 or something like that and have a losing day in Masterclass. But there's also going to be, because when you're dealing with the law of averages in terms of numbers, there's going to be situations where, I'll go 1-2 or 0-3 on free picks and sweep the card on Masterclass. So that's how it is, guys. Take it for what it is. And if you don't believe me, that's your problem. You got other issues to deal with. All right, guys. So here's the quick breakdown of my 2020. Okay. So the free picks, guys, we hit just under 56%, like very close to 56%. Given the fact that COVID was a constant concern, it was challenging. 2020, despite being a great year, was a very, very challenging year from a handicapping perspective. Games that would take, half an hour to 45 minutes were taking over an hour to do. And it just required a lot more diligence and a lot more patience to be able to cap those games. Overall, guys, for the year, I gave myself a B+, okay? So hear me out. I will explain to you guys. The reason I gave myself a B+ for 2020 was because, look, I said it 2 seconds ago. My goal is to hit 54 to 56%, okay? We hit just under 56%. Now, if that is my ultimate goal, why not have it be an A, right? Or why not have it be a B? I don't know. So I didn't make it an A. I'll tell you why I didn't make it an A, because there's a couple things that jumped out here, guys. My 2-unit plays, okay? My 2-unit plays, my goal is to hit 60%. Okay, we were under 57%. So we were trending to 60% early on, and then towards the end of the year, we had a couple losses that dragged the number down. So I wasn't able to hit that. The other thing, in going back through my plays, there was a number of times where I had games circled with little notes and stuff beside it going back through, where there are games that I should have probably been able to get off of, okay? And again, it's 1 unit here and 1 unit there on losses. But as a professional, guys, those are games where, for whatever reason, I should be able to get off them. And I believe that in 2020, there was too many. There was just too many of them. There's always going to be games. There's always going to be games where you second guess yourself after the fact. But I just felt like there was too many of them in 2020. So from a result standpoint, I think we did very well, hence the B+. 56%, that's the very high end of what I want to hit. I think we didn't quite, like after after like COVID sports started, I think we were close to 50 units. I think we finished like up 45 units at that point. So, that's strong. But again, I think that number could have been higher. We could have been well over 50 units to the good side if our 2-unit plays hit a little bit higher. If I'm able to get off some of the games that I probably should have been able to get off of, we're over 50 units, and over 50 units, that means a 2% better would have doubled their account in just the months since sports came back. So that's where I am. Hey, you guys might disagree. I think some of you guys, if you think, I'm feeding the best picks to Masterclass, you might give me a D- or an F. Go F myself. And, I don't know, maybe some of you guys think I got an A. I don't know. We'll see. So let me know in the comment section down below. Honestly, for this video, guys, I will not delete a comment. You can write whatever you want. Be as critical as you want. I won't delete you. Go ahead. All right. So here's the breakdown for today, guys. I have 8 total plays, okay? I have 3 plays in free picks, all in NFL, and I have 5 additional plays in Masterclass. Now, Masterclass, I have a couple basketball games. Sorry, I have an NBA game. I have 2 NBA games, apologize. 2 NBA games, 2 college basketball plays, and 1 additional NFL play. So you're thinking, week 17, only 4 NFL plays for week 17? Yeah. That's unfortunately, like, the reality is that the value, that you would expect to find, it's tough. It's muddled, right? Okay. So, what I mean by that is, there's a lot of situations that are very unclear. Okay. So there's games that I really like. There's games that I feel strongly about, but there's mixed information on those games. And there's just games where it's literally, if I was to bet on them, it's flipping a coin. And I'll give you an example, guys. So the night game tomorrow, I have no pick. Okay, I have no pick. So maybe you guys do. Maybe you have something you like in the night game. But for me, I think that the numbers now, anyways, or maybe with some value early on, that number is pretty much set, right? It's where it should be. And I just don't think there's value there at this point. So no play on that one. But anyways, guys, had to be a little bit more selective this week in NFL. So I'll jump into it here, guys. First play, guys, Seattle and San Francisco. We are going under 46, okay? So Seattle, San Francisco, under 46. 2 steam bets on the under. Mr. Tony Corrente is our referee for that game. If you guys know, he goes under. His games go under just under 58% of the time. 57.8% of his games go under. I also have 3 different system indicators on this game to go under. So Seattle, San Francisco going under 46, okay? Under 46. Next game, guys, we are going to take New York Jets. We're going to take New York Jets +3. This is a game where I certainly don't mind if we're betting the Jets, guys. Sprinkle a little bit on the money line. We have steam. I got a couple system indicators. One of those system indicators, guys, comes in 65%. It's a mature system indicator. Comes in at 65%. Very, very strong system indicator on the Jets +3. Final play, guys. Chicago and Green Bay. Couple system indicators, couple steam bets on this game. Chicago and Green Bay to go under 49.5. So under 49.5, Chicago and Green Bay. If you guys are interested in Masterclass, I actually do have a 2-unit play in Masterclass. One of my football plays is a 2-unit play in Masterclass. So if you guys are interested, benderwins.com, and you can sign up there. And other than that, guys, let me know what you think of, my self-evaluation for the year. I am critical, like, honestly, B+, I know that, I wanted to, just say, a B, but we hit our goal. We hit our goal, 56%. That's my goal, and I hit it. So, I don't know. Tell me what you think. Other than that, guys, thank you very much. And as always, guys, have a very lucky day.